Welcome back. Just over a week after the murder of police reservist Lennox Williams, who was shot and killed while making a deposit at a bank in the Palmdale area on Father's Day, a female believed to be the getaway driver for the suspects was arraigned in the magistrate's court on Monday. 44-year-old Antoinette Henfield was charged with accessory to murder after the fact. Police believe Henfield, who is reportedly the girlfriend of one of the suspects, collected the men after they abandoned their small white getaway vehicle. Appearing before Chief Magistrate Roberto Reckley, she was not required to enter a plea and was granted $10,000 bail. She will return to court September 14th for the service of a voluntary bill of indictment. On the heels of untrue social media posts about Iranian and Russian citizens being apprehended by the U.S. Coast Guard trying to illegally enter the United States from the Bahamas, authorities are now reporting today that a total of 64 migrants, including 50 men, 14 women, were apprehended on Sunday, June 22nd, near the Hole in the Wall Lighthouse in Abaco, during a joint operation involving the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, police, immigration, and U.S. partners. The migrants were on board a cabin cruiser that had been under surveillance, under aerial and drone surveillance for 4 days. The migrants were first processed in Marsh Harbor, Abaco, and were expected to be transported to New Providence for further immigration procedures. Police on Abaco are actively investigating an alleged sexual assault that occurred on Monday on Guana Key. The initial report revealed that shortly after midnight, a U.S. national employed on a vessel moored at Guana Key reported that while at a local eatery, she met a Caucasian male who she had met the previous day. She and this male, who is also of foreign nationality, then left the business establishment and drove to a nearby beach. While at the beach, the male became aggressive and forcefully sexually assaulted her against her will. He then reportedly dropped her back at her residence, where she contacted authorities about what occurred to file a complaint. Investigations are ongoing into this matter. And finally, have you ever been to Potter's Key Dock to get your conch salad or a delicious meal, and while waiting you can hear the annoying sounds of generators, or worse, smell the fumes from those generators? Well, no more. The Minister of Energy and Transport, JoBeth Kobe Davis, revealing during the budget debate that the government has allocated funds to address the electrical supply at Potter's Key Dock.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, the safe electrification of Potter's Key Dock remains a priority for the ministry. For years, vendors have operated under unsafe and informal electrical setups, putting businesses and customers at risk. This project corrects that, bringing all electrical systems up to code, significantly reducing hazards, and ensuring a safer environment for everyone. While the project was initially delayed, I'm pleased to advise that in collaboration with stakeholders, we are now moving full speed ahead. A project team comprised of personnel from the Ministry of Energy and Transport, the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources, the Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs, and BPL are working to bring electricity to the vendors.
According to Kobe Davis, there are currently 45 vendors at Potter's Key that have been identified to receive power. She spoke about some of the work that will be carried out.
Under the electrification scope, each stall is being outfitted with a dedicated power supply designed with a capacity limit of 5 to 7 kVA. This provides sufficient load to accommodate lighting, refrigeration, and small appliances to support the vendor operations safely and efficiently. The electrical infrastructure is also being extended along the 2 driveways adjacent to the bridge footprint, ensuring full coverage of the active vendor areas.
Fencing, security cameras, upgraded firefighting equipment, and enhanced radio communications for improved emergency response will also be introduced with the electrification program to address health and safety concerns that will also enhance economic opportunities for the vendors at Potter's Key Dock. That will do it for your Jcn Evening News. Once again, I'm Jareno Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
June.